Hi guys, welcome to Souls Know Evolution. Thank you for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your midweek check-in for Wednesday the 25th and Thursday the 26th of March 2020. Hope you've all had a good week thus far and that you are keeping your spirits and your energy as high as possible. Right guys, a little bit different this time. I am, beautiful, only pulling oracle cards for today's message. I just don't see the point of pulling tarot at the moment. I'd record a whole reading and it was exactly the same message that's been coming out for the last 2 weeks. So I didn't want to do that. I'm sick of hearing it. I'm sick of reading it. And everyone is very aware of that message. So if you want to find out, you can watch any of the messages from the last 2 weeks, particularly the coronavirus one, because I kind of sum it all up in that reading. So yeah, I've decided I'm going to pull straight from the angel gods and goddesses, and those ones wanted to come out, and then clarify. We had that one in the last reading, and then clarify with some cards from the Earth Magic Oracle as well. So we have the Angel of Prayer. It says, ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. And we have the Goddess of the Unknown. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. And then we have the Angel of Abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. And then we have at the bottom of that deck, the Angel of Joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Beautiful, beautiful. And I can say already it's kind of similar to the readings that we've been doing. Now, there's been two reoccurring themes. One of them is this creative or imaginative idea that is going to bring abundance and you're going to be able to manifest. And I've been saying that, like I say, for the last 2-3 weeks. So it looks as though this is very similar. So the bottom of the deck, it says something wondrous is about and magical is about to happen. So we have the Angel of Prayer here. So it's about asking the universe and the angels for help and guidance. We are in, I'm not going to keep saying it, but we're in unknown times. We've got the Goddess of the Unknown here. So I'm sure that there is a lot of people that are praying, that are seeking for help and guidance. And they're throwing those prayers up to, whether it's archangels, whether you're religious and you pray to your God, if you're spiritual and you're speaking to the universe, it doesn't really matter. It's all kind of going to the same place. So it's about gaining your strength, I suppose, as we move into these unknown times, or as a new chapter of your life is about to unfold. It's about gaining your strength from the angels. We've got 3 cards that all link to angels here, which is absolutely beautiful. So that tells me that you are protected, you are being guided, even if you may feel as though you don't know what's around the corner, what's about to unfold. As I've been saying for the last week or two, it's about approaching whatever you're dealing with from a place of love as opposed to fear. So that is beautiful. And then this last card speaks about a steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Now, I find it amazing. I'm going to pull some cards on here whilst I chat. But I find it amazing that we are all being encouraged to take this step back. And during this time, there is going to be a lot of people that are manifesting or being given the space. Like I say, the headroom, whether it's away from work or away from their general obligations or the things that would have distracted them at previous times. So I do feel that out of all of this confusion and out of all of this unknown that we're dealing with, some beautiful, beautiful things are going to manifest. Right, so let's pull a clarifier on the Angel of Prayer, and that one's standing out. We have the winter solstice reflection, yes. Yeah, exactly that. Even though we've just gone into the spring equinox, which to me is all about rebirth. So the winter energy is all about reflection. It's when things die down, when energy slows down, which is exactly what's happening now. Right, okay, let's pull one for the Goddess of the Unknown. Wow, we have meadow, vulnerability. Yep, that will sum that one up nicely. And finally, the Angel of Abundance. And that one is speaking to me. And we have the lake stillness. Beautiful. Bottom of that deck, we have Shaman, Ancient Healing Wisdom. Beautiful. Right, okay. And I wanted to use this deck. It's the Earth Magic Oracle deck. And I really wanted to connect, and I suppose through my connection, allow you guys to connect as well to Mother Nature, to Gaia. I think this is one of the lessons that I'm learning through the lockdown or through the social distancing, is that, you know, it's an opportunity for us to all reconnect with our home. And our home is our, you know, our abode, our dwelling, but it's also this planet. So that's why I wanted to use these cards. So, like I said, this Angel of Prayer is all about asking the universe and the angels for help and guidance. And that help and guidance comes, or I suppose your request comes from a place of reflection. So you're being gifted, like I said, the opportunity to slow down, to take that step back, to reflect on, let's say, the seasons of your life and what it is that you're about to move into. As it says in this card here, there's a new chapter of your life that's about to unfold. So before that chapter unfolds, it's about reflecting. Like I said, the winter is when things pare back, they die down, ready for the blossoming, or the blossoming of spring. We've just entered into the spring equinox last week. So to see this meadow next is beautiful. If we just forget the words on the card, but just look at the image. And that to me is what spring is all about. It's new life. It's growth that comes after a period of reflection where things die down. It provides that space for the newness to come in. So even though we're in uncertain times, even though we're not sure how things are going to unfold, how long these sanctions are going to be in place, we don't know what's happening to the economy. Some people are unsure about what's happening with their jobs, and that is causing a sense of vulnerability. I mentioned vulnerability in the reading that I did specifically related to this health pandemic, and we had the Strength card, and I spoke about that vulnerability is actually your greatest strength. You may not feel like it in the moment, but being able to draw on that vulnerability, especially because it's related to the things that we don't know, the things that we can't see. But it's about having trust and faith. All of these three cards, like I say, are the angel cards out of the deck. So that's believing in a higher force, a higher power, and understanding that you're not alone. You know, things may be unclear, and that's for all of us as humans at the moment, but we aren't able to see the bigger picture. We aren't able to see how things are going to unfold, and we're not really supposed to either. I know I read tarot, but we don't get the details. I'm reading the current energies as opposed to, you know, projecting so far into the future. But like it says here, there is a new chapter of growth, a new chapter of life that is about to unfold for you, and it is around the corner. So it's about removing fear of being vulnerable. It's about embracing the unknown, because there's something beautiful that is wanting to blossom or wanting to grow from this situation. Right. And then we have the Angel of Abundance. So again, like I say, we've been getting this quite a lot, this creative idea and this guidance that's coming through, and the entrepreneur card's been out loads of times as well. So it says a steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. So take this opportunity of quiet, of stillness, to really focus on what it is that you're wanting to manifest, and not just focusing on the future in terms of what it is you want, but it's that appreciation, that slowing down, that stillness of being able to appreciate the beauty that your life currently is. Now, in terms of water, whenever I see water, it speaks about our emotions. And if we go back to this card here, in the winter generally, water is frozen, you know, so it doesn't move. And then as that defrosting, let's say, phase happens, things start to flow again. But when we have a lake, that water can be very stagnant. It's not going to like an open source. It's not like a river or an ocean where it's churning and there's lots of movement. So it's about embracing this stillness. It's about embracing this calm. It's about appreciating, like I say, the beauty that is currently in your life, or the accessibility to what you do have in your life. And it's through that gratitude, it's through that appreciation that you are able to draw more abundance to you. as I said here, there's a steady flow of abundance that's about to manifest, but it comes from a place of being stagnant beforehand. Like I say, this lake is still, it's not flowing, but it's through appreciating that stillness that we allow, let's say, our emotion to flow. We allow the waters of the earth to flow, and as they flow and we flow with them, that's when this new abundance in this next chapter actually unfolds for us. Right, and then we have the bottom of the deck of the Earth Magic. We have the Shaman, and I absolutely love this card. Ancient Healing Wisdom. So it goes back to the previous, I don't know, 2 weeks worth of readings that I did, where we were talking about breaking these ancestral or these old school patterns and cycles, and it's by introducing ancient healing. So it's about understanding what needs to be healed, but also the wisdom that we can gain from the experience, from our ancestors, from what has been passed down through our DNA. That is all within us, each and every one of us now. Sorry, Safi's making me laugh here. She's blowing raspberries behind me. But like I say, so it's about understanding that something beautiful and something magical is about to unfold for you. And as you draw on this ancient healing wisdom, I think the last reading I did, we had a certain amount of healing had to be taken place, and I linked it to your heart chakra. So as you continue to heal these ancient cycles, these karmic situations that you're dealing with, that is what is going to usher in this new energy, or allow you to connect to the joyfulness that is your life. Right, okay, I'm going to pull one of these mind body keep saying it, mind body spirit oracle messages. Wow, I don't know why that's such a mouthful. So we're going to pull one of these and see what we've got. Right, this one. We have life purpose. You okay, Saf? Life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. And this goes back to all of the bloody readings that I've been doing. Like I say, there's an idea, there's something that you're being called to do. I said that this time of stillness, a lot of people were going to be, let me move that, reflecting on just, you know, what it is that they're great at, what it is that they enjoy, what brings them joy, how they can be of service to themselves, but service to, you know, the world as a whole. And as you focus on that, as you reflect on that, as you accept that vulnerability, put yourself out there, show yourself for who you are, and like I say, but appreciate where it is that you've been, then you have discovered your purpose. Oh gosh, I can't get this card off the table, but I want to pull one more. I want to pull one more because, like I say, this abundance, this manifestation, this joy, this wonder, this magic that I think is going to be, let's say, manifested as a consequence of what we're all going through at the moment, is leading people towards their life purpose. And I've said it in loads of readings up until this point. We have cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, will help you develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. So yeah, like I said, this time away from the world, away from work, we're being encouraged to really go within, to do this healing. Like I say, use this shaman energy, this ancient ancestral energy that you have access to. It's within your DNA, like I've said, that's going to help you to cleanse and detoxify. We've had the devil card show up in so many readings last week, and that speaks about our attachments. It speaks about, like I say, the patterns, the habits, the even, like I said, the food, the nutrients, what we're consuming. So it's about handing all of that to your angels, praying for a new way, praying for a different way, closing out these old cycles and moving forward in a different energy. And as you do that, this flow of abundance and these wondrous and magical things are going to unfold for you. Because if you're sensitive to energy, sensitive to anything, then your body is equally as sensitive as well. So how would you function? Oh, wow. There we go. Without it, how would you function without, let's say, any toxic energies around you, whether that's people, places, environments, substances, foods, beverages? And I find it amazing because a lot of pubs and clubs and bars, restaurants, they're all closing now. So this is an opportunity, whether you like it or not, for you to change those habits. We have synchronicity here. It says your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Wow, and that's it. Like I said, there's 3 angel cards in here. So the angels are going to be answering your prayers if you're throwing all of this stuff up to the angels in synchronistic events. So that could be stuff like repetitious numbers. It could be smelling, you know, a smell that reminds you of something. It could be seeing synchronicities in names, in dates, in messages. But if there's anything that's showing up more than once or twice, don't pass that off as a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. I think everything shows up for a reason. So it's about you trusting those messages and gaining the answers. Like I say, if the angels are here to help you, which the first card out says that they are, then you're going to have to listen for the answers. You ask and then you sort of listen. That's, you know, you do the asking and that's your job. But then you're there to also listen to what the answers that come back are. Right then, guys, I'm going to wrap that up. I really enjoyed it for a change instead of doing the tarot. I'll see how I feel when it comes to the weekend, if we're going to get a tarot or if we're going to get another oracle message. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great week and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.